Hi, you're listening to Yellow King Filmboy. The Stephen King It movie from 2017 became the highest grossing horror film of all time, which surprised a few people. The sequel, Chapter 2, is about to be released. Critics have been allowed into an early screening and they have been tweeting their early opinions. I am myself curious to see how the film will handle the translation of time and how the Young Loser Club as adults will work. The film has a 3-hour runtime, which is long for such a high-profile horror film. Sean O'Connell, reviewer at Cinema Blend, said this of the movie. So, It Chapter 2. It's very good, but not great. I liked it, but didn't love it. First movie is a tough act to follow. 2 is gruesome, strange, but rarely scary. Nails important aspects from the book, but feels overlong. Cast is aces, and Bill Hader should be in Oscar contention. Mark Ryan of Uprocks expressed his opinion in a tweet. He said, "For the most part, I liked It Chapter 2. First half of this pretty long movie is great, and the new adult cast is stellar. Second half isn't as tight, and overall, Chapter 2 isn't as tight as the first movie." Slash Films' Chris Evangelista wasn't a big fan of the beginning of the film, but admired the scope of the project. He said, "It Chapter 2 has a rushed, clumsy first act and an odd lack of chemistry among the adult losers, but it eventually finds its footing. This is a big movie, a go-for-broke horror blockbuster not afraid to make weird choices. Bill Hader steals the show." Paul Shirley of Joe Blow gave the movie a lot of praise. "Really enjoyed It Chapter 2, which serves as the perfect bookend to Chapter 1. Some great shocks and scares with the young and old cast. Bill Hader absolutely steals the movie, which balances heartfelt emotion with creepy jump scares galore." Haley of Collider stated, "It Chapter 2 is big and ambitious and can't quite handle the weight of its aspirations, but is still a fine piece of heartfelt horror. The parts that work really well, and Bill Hader is every bit the scene-stealing standout we all hoped he'd be." Fandango's Eric Davis weighed in with, "It Chapter 2 is a terrific companion to It Chapter 1. Similar vibes, great ensemble chemistry with a nice mix of humor and horror. Part 2 plays heavier in tone, dealing with defeating the burden of childhood trauma. And I definitely teared up at the very end. Bill Hader steals it." So on the whole, the film looks like it's going to be okay, with a stellar performance by Bill Hader, which they all seem to agree on. The Joaquin Phoenix long-form video is nearly ready and should be out by the end of next week. Just a heads up on that one. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. See you later.